There are the mountains straight ahead. Whoa, 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 whoa. Sandy. And some dirt. Yippee! Finally! We're in the forest. Exciting day. Let's do this. Those are my 2 cents on the subject of communism. A total disaster. Alrighty, we are ready to ride the mountains this morning. This will be a great day, I'm sure. Finally some real curves, some twisties, switchbacks, and then after lunch in the mountains we'll come back down here to Trinidad, get a change of clothes, and then we head down to the beach, hang out, get a mojito or pina colada. And should be a great day. The weather is awesome. We have 28.5 degrees at 9:30 in the morning. So exciting day. Let's do this. There are the mountains straight ahead. We're going up to the high point. Get the view. A couple of places. So let's do this. Yo, on a horse right here on a mobile phone. And let's get into those mountains there. That looks fun. Get some curvy fun going on today. Well, guess it's time to put some music on here in the back. Hopefully it will be another smooth day. Knock on wood. We got a little Spotify. Got the Kato communication work. And let's see, we got a playlist for today. Shit that rocked my 2022. Seems to be a good one. Little Pixies to start out with this morning. Gotta love that. Let's go! Okay. Finally some tight curves. That's nice.
Before we continue the episode, I just wanted to give you a little background story about our little family-run business. We've been pioneering motorcycle adventures around the world the last 15 years, and we really appreciate if you would help us get the word out to more adventure riders around the world. We want to bring more people out on our amazing tours, and you can help us by subscribing to the channel, and remember to hit the notification button so you get notifications about the upcoming episodes. You can also share this video. You can comment or like on it, and it will help with the algorithm here on YouTube and get our videos seen by more people. So we appreciate all your help, and we hope to ride with you one day on an amazing adventure somewhere in the world. See you soon, and now on to the rest of the episode.
Some cement housing here. Lots of apartments here in the mountains. Again, all run down. People walking or bicycling everywhere. The road is okay, but lots of cracks and potholes and just broken cement slabs that make some weird holes. So I was just thinking, well, most of the day yesterday and today actually is just everywhere the Cubans get sold the story that they won, or La Victoria. But it's hard to see how this rundown society that is run down to the socks, where there's no selection of food or products to get, you have to wait in line for bread, the buildings are not maintained. How is this a victory? From this perspective, I think it's hard to see that the victory lies in the fact that you exchanged free entrepreneurship and will to create your own future for a bunch of liberals, not liberals, intellectuals who think that they know better and have a political project to be ensured that everybody has some minimum rights at the cost of free will and free human spirit to become who you want to be and create what you want to do and work as hard as you want to do to make a better living for yourself. It's very, very hard to see that's a victory to me. And I think even though I do believe that you are not, in many cases, most cases, you are not at fault of becoming sick. I do feel like healthcare, at minimum healthcare to help you not die, is a human right that everybody in the society or the country that you're living in should be paying into, because illness can happen to many people, unexpected. Even the healthiest of the healthiest can get sick. So I do think that every society do need to have a minimum health care available for free as a human right. I also do believe that basic education is the only way that the world will get out of poverty. People need to be able to understand economy and a little bit of politics and how the world works in order to be able to defend themselves against people who are there to exploit them. So to fight poverty, people need to get out of illiteracy and not be that ignorant. Learn what their rights are and be able to stand up against the employer who in many cases around the third world countries are paying people what I would consider a slave salary. It is so low that you have no chance to get out of your situation or to raise your children in a better way than what you came from. So in that sense, I guess that's a little bit of a socialist opinion, but far from a communist idea of the government controlling absolute everything you do and can do. No, I think everybody should pay a minimum tax of what they make, and that goes towards a universal healthcare standard and basic education. What people then do with their lives, if they want to become drug addicts, if they want to sit on the corner and drink beers, if they want to mess up their own lives or don't want to work, that's their problem. And there shouldn't be too much help for that. I think people need to be responsible for themselves and the decisions they make, but based on the fact that they are healthy and they have basic education to make those choices. Anyway, those are my 2 cents on the subject of communism. A total disaster. Total disaster for the human spirit. Total disaster for the society. Total collapse of human dignity. That is not a victory. What about this for a view? Did you think you would see that in Cuba? Very pretty. The roads are not so great, no potholes, broken cement, but it's beautiful up here. And the weather dropped, or the temperature dropped, and it's now very comfortable, 24 degrees. We're in the forest. The road has gotten a little bit worse, but not too bad. It's nice and cool up here. It's down to 24 degrees. Very comfortable. And smells like pine trees. Delicious. Love that smell. Let's get some people in the group. Whoa, 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 whoa. Sandy. And some dirt. Yippee! Finally! Oh, I know these riders. They don't like the dirt. Very Colombian looking again. Tropical rainforest or tropical forest. Lots of plantain, bananas. Very green. High palm trees. Very nice. Also here would have been a rough terrain to discover. With all your armor and horses and coming through here. Very rural area here. I guess it's a little more complicated to get in here, or it must have been back in the day. Now at least they have this road going in and out. And there's a huge lake here on the left hand side behind this little mountain here. And we're probably gonna be able to get a viewpoint up here further up the road. Coffee, plantations, rough life out here in the hills. The funny thing, they're all wearing like military pants, backpacks and leftovers, maybe. But very green, very fertile. Absolutely beautiful. Wow, must have a lot of water coming through here once in a while. 36 kilometers to Trinidad. And we'll finish off our little loop, a little mountain loop here. It's a nice little ride. But we're already at 32 degrees again. 32 degrees. And it's even with the clouds covering the sun. Here comes Mr. Todd. Let's ride with him. Yeah, there's the whole line, the whole gang. 11 bikes plus little me in the back. Good little convoy here in Cuba.
It was amazing. I think it's truly transformative. Not only on a technical level on the bike, I learned a lot. And the thing about it is that you're on a tour with world-class travelers who have done adventure travel all over the world, and Mike has been all over the world. And besides that, being in Cuba is just another planet. I'm so glad that I could come now and get here before it opens up, you know, some future where it's just going to change.
Look what's behind us there in the mirror. The old 50s car just burning oil coming up the hill here. Beautiful area. There to the right with the mountains we just crossed over and around. now we're coming back in towards Trinidad. Ahead of us there is the Caribbean Ocean, and now, not far from here, we will have some lunch. So welcome back to Trinidad de Cuba, Patrimonio de Humanidad, human treasure and heritage. Wow, good old ruin, church ruin, good old Cuba horse cart, rundown church, rundown car, rundown houses. I feel that's the word I'd put on Cuba if there was one word to describe it. Well, two words: run down. Okay. Goodbye Trinidad. Hello Santa Clara. Just beautiful. Old 50s cars in an even older Spanish architecture. Going to Santi Spiritu on our way to the northern coast to get our seafood lunch by the ocean. That will be nice. Not whoa. Whoa. This is almost like driving through the Amazon forest, which unfortunately is burning in all directions.